Dixie Decker here, Springfield, Missouri. So I want to talk about real quick, I've been covering checks and balances for your business, and this little piece, I'm sure you've heard it before, but for me, I rehab for student housing. I also rehab for retail, and that can get customized a little bit. But rehabbing for student housing is very specific to have a standard operating procedure. So Scott and Brandon, they call it an SOP, that's standard operating procedure for everything that we do. It's basically a scope of work you're going to follow every single time. So right now we're working on a little custom, and I think it's driving all of us crazy because there's little things that come up. Scott's like, are you sure you want this light fixture? Do you want to do something special? What about this tile? Do you want something special? And so I've thrown off the entire system because I'm doing this little custom house that I want to change product on. Where with my student housing, we do the same tile, we do the same paint, we do the same floor, we do the same light fixtures, no matter what. And if you live by that, it's checks and balances in a system. So immediately if I walk into a house and there's something off, I know it because it's not our normal product we do every single time on every single house. So it is costing us time on this little rehab we're doing right now, because every couple of days Scott has a question about, well, what kind of cabinet did you want in this one? What about that? And we've written it down. And we've emailed everything that I want. But the issue is what you want might be more difficult to find. And if your person finds it, he's then questioning, are you sure you want me to pay this for it, Dixie? Because he knows what the budget is as well. And sometimes those fancy things don't fit into the budget you made for basic items. So be conscious of conscientious of that if you pick something, it doesn't mean it actually fits the budget, and your contractor might be, held hostage because you're not giving the answer fast enough. You maybe picked a product we can't get here for 3 weeks instead of it just being your normal go-to in stock every day. So we call it your standard operating procedure, but it's really a checks and balances for your rehab houses. And even if you're rehabbing custom, when you go down that, or retail, we call it a retail product too, at least get in the habit of you're going to use the same cabinet style and color on all retail. You're going to use the same light fixtures on retail. So you may have like 2 standard operating procedures, one for this type product and one for that type of product, and know where you're ordering it from. So that's the hiccups we've had by just not following our own procedure because we're doing a special project. So I love rehabbing for student housing. It's very systemized. It's the same thing, same as being like a new contractor builder. New builder, house builder. You can do the same thing every single time with a couple variations. So anyways, I hope that helps you just document everything. And I have a rehab manual where we have documented every product we use from everywhere, the SKUs, the product name, the whole bit, and how to rehab from A to Z. I think I've got like 43 sections we talk about in rehabbing. So if you're interested in that, you can hit us up for it. But if you don't, make one for yourself. Document your own process over and over and over.